I am delighted to welcome you to this information session about Mount Lourdes, parents and most importantly Year 12 students. In these difficult and unprecedented times, we are unable to hold our usual information event where you would have had the opportunity to see our school and meet our heads of department to find out more information about our post-16 subjects. However, the material on our website and this information session will help you to make an informed decision about your future in terms of your education and future career aspirations. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Mrs. Cullen, the school principal. I realise that this, at the best of times, can be a very anxious time for students and indeed for parents. Parents, it probably only feels like yesterday when your daughter made the big jump from primary to secondary school, and now she is ready to move again. Girls, like every Year 12 student across Northern Ireland, you are in the middle of your GCSEs, hearing about centre-determined grades, and on top of all that, you are also considering what path you want to take next year. It is a big decision, and we are very aware of that, and that is why we have decided to provide all the information you need online and continue with the application process. My aim is to highlight for you the benefits of choosing Mount Lourdes as the school in which to continue your post-16 studies, to show you that what we provide will give you the best opportunity possible to reach your potential, and prepare you for third level education or employment, or indeed whatever pathway you decide to take after your A-levels. So I hope you will receive a positive impression of our school and be able to make an informed decision about what to do after your GCSEs. My talk will give you an insight into school life here in Mount Lourdes as a post-16 student. I will outline the range of subjects we offer and the procedures for moving here in September. On our website there is a copy of our prospectus, which gives an overview of the school, and our post-16 booklet, which gives information about every subject. By using the booklet and the information I will give, I hope you will have a clear picture of what is expected for A-level study. Additionally, if you want to contact one of our career staff, you can email the information account at www.mountlourdes.com and I will arrange for someone to contact you. The first question you need to ask yourself is why take the A-level route after GCSE? The A-level route provides students with the most versatile set of qualifications. It allows a student to keep her career choice open for a further 2 years and provides the qualifications to continue to third level education. Having A-levels increases your long-term career and employment prospects and eventually your earning power. A student can also access training schemes after completing her A-levels. This allows a student to gain a qualification and earn money at the same time. The two examples I have included are training schemes in accountancy and engineering. So if you decide to continue your education here in Mount Lourdes, what can we offer you? We offer 31 courses at A-level. In addition to our A-level teachers are subject specialists and have many years' experience in preparing students for A-level examinations. Our qualified learning support teacher supports and makes provision for students with identified learning needs throughout this key stage. Appropriate access arrangements for examinations will be put in place to ensure that each student reaches her potential. As a post-16 student, you will attend career guidance class once a week. During careers, you will be given information and guidance on your options after completing your A-levels. The career staff will organise talks from visiting speakers from universities and colleges, including those in England, Scotland and the Republic of Ireland. These will be organised during the school day so all students can attend. In addition, students will receive training on interview skills and take part in mock interviews and will spend a week on work experience during Year 13, and in Year 14 students will be guided and supported in applying to university. On entering the school, each Year 13 student is assigned to a form teacher and a form class. You will meet your form teacher every morning at registration. Your form teacher takes a personal interest in you and looks after you during your 2 years here in Mount Lourdes. Will monitor your progress, attendance, and your general well-being and deal with any difficulties you might have. He or she will also deliver the personal development programme, which includes lessons on study skills, health awareness, drugs educational, personal safety, relationships and sexuality education. And we also have a confidential counselling service to support us in meeting the needs of our students. In September, you will follow an induction programme. This programme aims to support your move to the school on a practical level to help you know your way around the school, to become familiar with the way we do things, to get to know your form teacher and others in your form class. Girls who move here find that we don't really do things very differently to their previous schools. As a Catholic school, we strive to nurture the spiritual and moral development of each young person in our school. Mount Lourdes is an inclusive and respectful community, welcoming students from all religious traditions. The Christian values that underpin the work of the school are fostered through the Religious Education and Living programme. This programme allows students to investigate and discuss a broad range of religious and moral issues, helping them to develop a personal value system and an understanding and respect for the beliefs of other traditions. The programme is supported by external speakers who address the students on issues such as homelessness, disability, domestic violence, alcohol and drug abuse. Increasingly, universities and employers are eager to attract students who not only have good grades, but have developed other skills, such as the ability to plan and deliver activities, work as part of a team, have good communications, and so on. An important part of what we aim to do here in Mount Lourdes is to encourage students to take part in a range of activities to give them the opportunity to develop their talents. Participation in such activities will prove useful when you are completing your personal statement to support your university application. We have a variety of after-school clubs ranging from martial arts, music, sports, science, history, ICT and language clubs. You will have the opportunity to take part in fundraising events, peer mentoring and volunteer work. Girls who transfer to us for A-level join the choir, have represented the school in netball, Gaelic football, athletics, public speaking and in a number of other areas. Under normal circumstances, you would have had a tour of the school during our information event. Instead, I will give you an overview of our school building. We are very lucky to have fantastic facilities. All classrooms have interactive whiteboards. We have 6 ICT suites. The library and study hall are also equipped with computers, which students are free to use during study periods, at break and lunch times, and after school. Our study hall is supervised, so the girls are supported in using their time wisely. Girls don't like this initially, but are grateful for it when they get their results. We also have a common room for our Year 14 students. Our sports facilities include a weights room, 2 gyms, and a large sports hall. We also have a suite of spinning bikes. There are also tennis and netball courts, an all-weather football pitch and a football pitch used for our GAA teams. Our canteen has been extended and refurbished. All the furnishings and decor have been chosen by the Student Council. The canteen serves lunch and breakfast. Senior students can use the canteen at break time, and the food is very good and keenly priced. Another reason to choose Mount Lourdes to continue your studies is the impressive level of results that our students achieve year after year. For example, if we take a look at last year's results, 96% of the grades achieved were A star to C. In 2019, it was 94%. 32 students achieved an A grade or better in all 3 subjects. 66 students, almost 60% of the year group, achieved 3 B grades or better in 3 subjects. Although it was not carried out last year, we consistently have students placed in the top 3 in Northern Ireland. And impressively, last year, our A-level results are on average 5 to 6% above the Northern Ireland average when measured against other grammar schools. These results, however impressive, don't tell the whole story. They don't take account of the provision we make for students who may encounter difficulties of a personal or health-related nature, indeed of any nature, while taking A-levels. We adopt a flexible approach to meet our students' needs. In fact, not all of our students actually take 3 or 4 A-levels for the reasons I've just referred to. We remain committed to looking after the students. We work with every individual student to ensure she leaves with the results she is capable of, regardless of her individual circumstances. If we look then at the achievement of those students who transfer to Mount Lourdes for A-level, and for the purpose of this, I'm calling them new students just here. In 2017, 86% of the grades achieved by the girls were A star to C grades. In 2018, 89%. In 2019, 93%. And in 2020, 97% of the grades achieved by the girls who transferred to Mount Lourdes for A-level were A star to C grades. So the level of achievement is consistently impressive. The students who transfer to us in Year 13 do as well, and in many cases, better than students who have been here for 5 years. You could ask, why is this? We believe the answer lies in the fact that the girls bring with them a really positive work ethic. They pick the right subjects, and this is supported by good teaching by staff who are experienced subject specialists. I would like to assure you that we do have quite a bit of fun here in school. Although a lot has been virtual over the last year, we have still kept the spirit of the school alive with step challenges, come dine with me experiences, and you may have seen the Jerusalem Dance Challenge on social media recently. However, we are really looking forward to getting back to some normality and the school events that we love. As you can see here, at Christmas we have a talent show organised by senior students with the funds raised going to charity. And staff also participate, but they never win. Then, just after Easter, in normal circumstances where there would have been a school formal for the Year 14s, we would have planned to erect a catwalk for the Year 14s to model their formal dresses and be escorted down the catwalk by our male members of staff. Again, the money that has been raised in the past for this has gone to charity. Here's some photographs from a fashion show a few years ago. In the summer term, we hold a sports day organised by senior students, which includes competitive and fun activities, a fancy dress and a barbecue. It would be impossible to mention everything that goes on here in school, but I hope that this gives you a flavour of the range of activities and facilities which we provide for our senior students. During the next part of this information session, I am going to outline the A-level subjects available here in Mount Lourdes. I will offer some guidance on how to select your subjects and tell you about the application process. As I said earlier, if you choose to attend Mount Lourdes, you will have a choice of 31 subjects. The booklet on the website provides details of the subjects delivered, course content, and some information on the career opportunities that are open to students based on their A-level subject choices. As you will read in the booklet, there are entry requirements for subjects, especially those which are oversubscribed. These entry requirements apply equally to new students and those who are currently at Mount Lourdes. In most cases, if you wish to take a subject to A-level, you will be expected to have studied that subject at GCSE level. However, that is not true for all subjects. We offer 20 subjects that do not have a GCSE entry requirement, and those are listed here. Mount Lourdes works with the Fermanagh Learning Community, Southwest College and other local schools to extend the range and number of subjects we offer students. These arrangements work very well, and the subjects offered are becoming more popular year on year. Students have the opportunity to take one of the following 9 subjects offered by the Fermanagh Learning Community. Information about these subjects is also included in the information booklet. These subjects are timetabled at the same time, so a student can only take one of these. It is very important to remember this when you are completing the subject choice form. At this stage, we are offering these subjects. However, we cannot guarantee that all courses will be delivered next year. The decision ultimately rests with Fermanagh Learning Community or the host school. For example, Moving Image Arts does not run every year because of low student uptake. So just to clarify further how our curriculum choice works in practice. We offer 31 subjects. You can choose 3 or 4 subjects from the 21 that are delivered in school. You can also choose one subject from the 9 delivered in the Fermanagh Learning Community. All schools in the Fermanagh Learning Community will more than likely offer these same subjects. The number of subjects being offered in the actual school in the actual school that you eventually attend reflects real choice. And in Mount Lourdes, you have real choice. You need to be aware of this when choosing a school for your A-level studies. I am very conscious that some parents at this stage are at this stage for the first time, and other parents are much more knowledgeable, having had others' children through the system. So with that in mind, I thought I would outline the different types of courses young people can now follow. Firstly, A-levels. These are mainly theory-based subjects. Some have a coursework element. They are the courses the girls are familiar with, as they are similar to their GCSE subjects. They are broken down into AS and A2. AS levels are completed at the end of year 13, either as a standalone AS qualification if the girls drop that subject at the end of year 13, or as part of a full A-level course if they continue the subject into year 14. A2 exams are taken at the end of year 14 to create the A-level award. An AS is worth 40% of the overall A-level grade. Applied and BTEC subjects are very similar. They require students to complete coursework, which could account for anything up to 60% of the marks. They then sit an examination which accounts for the remaining 40%. These courses relate to the theory of the workplace or have a high practical element. For example, a student taking business studies will carry out research on local businesses such as Tesco or Balik Pottery. Performing arts and moving image arts also have a high practical element. BTEC and applied subjects are a very good choice for students who like coursework. The results to date have been outstanding. However, applied and BTECs are not recognised by only some Southern universities. They are recognised by Southern Colleges of Technology such as Letterkenny and the Sligo Institutes of Technology. The fact that some Southern universities do not recognise these subjects should not be a major driver in your decision whether or not to select them. In reality, very few students attend Southern universities, although the numbers attending institutes of technology are increasing. Applied subjects and BTECs are recognised by St Mary's, Queen's and the University of Ulster and by English universities. There are no hard and fast rules about whether a student takes 3 or 4 subjects. This really depends on the individual student and, of course, her GCSE results. What we are suggesting this year, however, is that you choose 4 subjects with the option of dropping 1 in the first term if you wish. This would allow you to get a better feel for the subject, given that you have not been able to meet with the heads of department to find out detailed information about the subject. If you continue with 4 subjects after term 1, you can drop any one of the 4 at the end of year 13 in line with your career aspirations and progress in each subject. Some students continue with 4 subjects into year 14. The only real argument for doing so is to meet the entry requirements of some courses in some Southern universities. So what should you consider when selecting your subjects? First of all, it is important to choose subjects which will lead to the 3rd level course you want to do, or the career you aspire to follow. That is, if you know the direction you want to go at this stage. On the other hand, the vast majority of degree courses do not require specific subjects at A-level. They are more interested in attracting students with good A-level grades and a range of additional skills and aptitudes. The step up from GCSE to A-level is demanding for all students. Therefore, if you have an aptitude for the subject, you will find it a bit easier and hopefully you will then get a good grade. Enjoyment of the subject is also important. And when supported by commitment and hard work, students do well. If a student fails a subject at GCSE, she will not be allowed to take it on as an A-level subject. If a student obtains a C grade at GCSE in a subject, it is strongly recommended that it is not selected as an A-level. The entry criteria for each individual subject is outlined in the information booklet. These criteria are applied to ensure students experience success at A-level. Girls, you should complete the application form twice. You are asked to select 5 subjects in order of preference that you would like to study next year. You should email or post one to the school and keep one for your own records. We will try to ensure that you get your preferred choice of subject, but we cannot guarantee this. Remember, you can only select one course from the 9 offered in the Fermanagh Learning Community. We will try to ensure that students get their choice of subjects, but obviously we cannot guarantee this. This is due to the way our post-16 timetable is constructed. It is constructed so as to respond to and maximise student choice of subjects. There are 4 subject blocks containing on average 10 subjects. Students can only study one subject from each block as they are timetabled at the same time. Unlike many schools, these blocks are not rigid. The blocks change each year to reflect student choice. At this stage, we cannot say how many classes there will be in each subject, nor can we tell students which subjects clash within a block. This flexibility increases choice for the majority of students, but can lead to disappointment when 2 desired subjects are on at the same time. But as I said, our ultimate aim is to ensure that as many students as possible get into the subjects of their choice, but unfortunately some students will be disappointed. The school reserves the right to decide the class size in a subject that has reached the maximum number and there are no further places available. The school also reserves the right to decide that it is not economically viable to offer a course of study due to low uptake in that subject. Moving on then to the points required to attend Mount Lourdes next year. To gain a place to continue to A-level, students must achieve a minimum of 13 points over 5 subjects. An A star A is worth 4, B 3, C star 2 and C 1. Double award science counts as 2 subjects. If a pupil achieves a double B grade in this subject, then this is equivalent to 6 points. It also counts as 2 of the 5 subjects. If a student achieves a BC, then this is the equivalent of 4 points and still counts as 2 of the 5 subjects. Our enrolment is capped by the Department of Education at 760. After accepting students who have gained 13 points, we may accept those with 12 following an interview with myself, the school principal, and so on until we fill our places. Remember, we also apply criteria when subjects are oversubscribed as outlined in page 1 of the information booklet. We do not apply any other criteria when admitting students to year 13. So if you get 13 points over 5 subjects, you will be accepted. I am aware that some of you may be sitting examinations with the English exam boards, and here is how the points are awarded. We encourage all students to get at least a grade A in English and Maths. You need this to gain entry to university. However, if you fail to achieve the C grade, we will provide repeat classes in both subjects if required. You will be able to sit the repeat exams here in Mount Lourdes. In summary then, the booklet describes each subject and what it requires at A-level, the content, whether there is coursework or not, and gives information about related careers and entry requirements. You should email or post your completed form to the school as soon as possible. Keep your copy safe. It is amazing the number of students who forget what they choose. A word then about the process in August. You will receive your GCSE results from your school.
On the same day, you will receive a letter from us inviting you to a meeting to confirm your subject choices. We encourage parents to attend this meeting also. Attendance at this meeting is vital, as this is the statement that you are claiming your place. If you do not attend, we will assume you do not want your place and the place will be allocated to someone else. If you change your subject choice after receiving your results, places may be filled in some subjects and you may not be able to change, but we will try our best to accommodate you. If you get 13 points and attend the meeting, you are guaranteed a place in the school. There's no official notification. And as I said, if you get less than 13 points, you will have make an appointment with myself and we will discuss. When you do get your results and you are unsure what to do, you can make an appointment to meet with me to discuss your options.
The move to any new school can be a daunting one. However, I want to assure you that if you come here, you will be treated as an individual and given all the support you need to settle in. And of course, reach your potential in your A-level studies. I know, indeed, all of our staff realise that one of your fears is that you will be treated differently to our current students. I can assure you that will not happen. Any student who transferred from another school to Mount Lourdes will testify to that. You will have access to all facilities, enjoy the same opportunities and be given the same support as those students who are already attending the school. You will be accepted, you will be provided with opportunities on a level playing field with all other students. If you do join us in September and are having second thoughts, please talk to someone, your form teacher, your subject teacher or myself. We do want you to make the best decision for you and ensure that you give yourself a proper chance to settle in. Change is never easy and there is always a period of adjustment. I am convinced that if you come with a positive attitude, you will settle in and you will soon feel part of school life. Girls, I wish you every success in your GCSEs. I would like to direct you to the school website www.mountlourdes.com, where you will find all the documents required to apply to Mount Lourdes for your post-16 study. Thank you.